Hello everyone, welcome to KSR Datavizon YouTube channel. In this video, we'll see one of the major update that has happened in December 2023, that is last month, and they've added more styling options for a couple of charts, that is bar chart and column chart. First, we'll try to understand what is the current problem that we have with respect to bar chart and column chart. For example, let's take a column chart. Let's take a column chart. Here, let me add a category and let me add a sales and let me add a region in the legend. Now this looks good with respect to each and every technology, furniture and office supply, and we are again seeing the stacked value, that is it is with respect to region. So what portion of color, if you see, right, if you see that magenta, blue, orange, it specifies which region it is. If you want to give more detailed information, we have to go and add something called data labels. Now based on the data labels, we can figure out that this is X sales, Y sales, we are getting the values, right? Now, if you observe carefully, in this region, we can see that it's central, east, southwest. Okay, let me go and increase the size for the clarity. Let's say that we have this. Now we have central, east, southwest. Now, ideally what we can do, either we can go and sort it by region, right? It's basically west, south, east, central. It's actually arranging in the form of a ascending order or descending order, correct? So if I want to order it in the ascending order, sorry, not that. We have to go and order this. Yeah. So if you see here, it's central, east, south, and west. But ideally speaking, either it is arranging in this order or it is arranging from west order, but we are not able to sort it with respect to values. What is the values? Here if you see, east region is actually contributing to 0.21 and your west is 0.2. So ideally this should come second, followed by this and followed by south. So it should order in the values. Now this is not possible in the existing column chart or bar chart, right? Now let's see if there is any workaround that we have for this. Okay, let's say let me recreate it. I have a chart. And I'll take a category. I'll take the sales value and let me take legend, right? Now, as I said, you have to keep on adding. You have to keep on adding the data labels in order to get the clarity, right? Now, let's see what is a new update that I have brought into the December update. Just observe this entire visual. I'm changing it to the new updates. The new update is with respect to column, there is something called border. They have added the border. And if you expand this, you can actually have a gap in between this, right? And also you can have a good viewability. So this is more readable than this. Okay. Now here, if you observe here in this column, you have the options of selecting the border. And in fact, you can also choose the color. If you're like having any specific background, you can choose this. We have more of options. We have more of options to choose. You can choose the best color. Imagine that your client is coming up with a logo color like this. You can have it like this, correct? Now we have something called layout. In the layout, if you observe carefully, we have sort by values. Now if you observe, it is actually sorting based on the values. So you need not have the data labels for this. You need not have the data labels for this. And in fact, to make it even more neat, let's say I have put this. Here the bars has been displayed, right? If you see here, this is west. So here east is contributing to more. So if you see here, 0.264 and this is 251. So ideally speaking, your technology is coming first in the east region, followed by west region, followed by central and followed by south. Now you need not have data labels at all. You are getting a proper clarity. You're getting a proper clarity. Along with that, we can also see that there is some sorting option that is available. Sorting option that is available. You can play around it. Go to the column and go to the layout. You can also put it in the reverse order. So when I say reverse order, it's putting the least in the top and the maximum in the down, right? So that is also something you can do it. And you can also get the space. You can get the space. Of course, it doesn't look good. This is fine. This looks good. And this also, if you see the spacing between the series. Now, these are the new styling options that they have introduced. And after that, you can still go and add your data labels if really required. This gives your data labels. And here also, if you give your, this is your data labels. And of course, as you know, you can always change the color. We have a default colors, but if you want, you can always go and change the color accordingly. See the viewability, how it looks like. You can always go and compare it with different colors, which gives you more readability. So let's keep it this. If you see, it's actually arranged in the top to bottom approach where the maximum is coming first, the next highest, and this one and this one. So this is a new update that they have come up with. Of course, Microsoft's Power BI has been having a lot of updates. This is one of the updates that we have recently started using for our reports, and the clients are very happy because they do not want to sort it or they don't want to go and observe. Of course, if you want to compare this, the second visual gives you a better clarity here. All in all, it gives you a good readability. End of the day, readability is important for us, right? So we have a lot of other options and we'll come up with a few more videos on the updates. So please start using this for your projects. The only way you will learn about the updates is start implementing it. Rather than using visual number 1, start using visual number 2 for your projects. With that, we'll meet again in the next video. Thank you.